Forget what you think you know about the Middle Ages. While much of Europe was in the so-called Dark Ages, the Islamic world was blazing with innovation, knowledge, and prosperity. This was the Islamic Golden Age, a period that saw groundbreaking discoveries, flourishing economies, and cities that were centuries ahead of their time. Welcome to the Islamic Golden Age. Imagine a vast empire stretching from Spain in the west to India in the east. It was a cultural and economic superpower, buzzing with trade, innovation, and ideas that would shape the future of the world. At its heart were three incredible cities: Baghdad, Cairo, and Damascus. Each of these cities was a beacon of knowledge, prosperity, and craftsmanship. Let us take a closer look. Baghdad, the knowledge factory. Baghdad wasn't just the capital of the Abbasid Caliphate, it was the Silicon Valley of the 10th century. At its center stood the legendary House of Wisdom, which is also known as Bait al-Hikmah, a hub for scholars from across the empire. Mathematicians, astronomers, philosophers, and doctors came here to translate, preserve, and expand upon knowledge from Greek, Roman, Indian, and Persian sources. Groundbreaking achievements flowed out of this intellectual powerhouse. Algebra was refined here by Al-Khwarizmi, whose name gave us the term algorithm. Astronomy saw innovations like the astrolabe, used for navigation and timekeeping. Medicine was revolutionized by figures like Al-Razi, also known as Rhazes, and Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, whose medical texts would be studied for centuries in both the Islamic world and Europe. But Baghdad wasn't just about academic excellence. It was a city of industry and innovation. Papermaking, introduced from China, turned Baghdad into a center for books and literacy. Advanced irrigation systems boosted agriculture, while bustling markets drove the economy. It was a city that embodied the spirit of progress. Cairo, the crossroads of trade. Next, we head to Cairo, the beating heart of the Fatimid Caliphate. Its strategic location, where the Mediterranean meets the Indian Ocean, made it a global trading hub. Imagine caravans laden with spices from India, gold from Africa, and silks from China, all converging in this vibrant city. The lifeline of Cairo was the Nile River, which supported an agricultural system so advanced it fed not only the city, but much of the surrounding region. Innovations in farming techniques and irrigation helped make Cairo a breadbasket of the Islamic world. But Cairo wasn't just about trade and agriculture. It was also a cultural and intellectual capital. The Al-Azhar University, established in 970 Common Era, became one of the oldest and most prestigious centers of learning in the world, attracting scholars from far and wide. Damascus, the master craftsman. Finally, we arrive in Damascus, the crown jewel of the Umayyad Caliphate and a vital link on the Silk Road. This ancient city was the ultimate connector, linking the Islamic world with Europe, Central Asia, and China. Damascus was world-renowned for its craftsmanship, particularly its production of Damascus steel, legendary for its strength and beauty. These swords weren't just tools of war, they were symbols of technological and artistic mastery. The city's artisans excelled in other fields too, producing textiles, mosaics, and intricate woodwork that were in high demand across the Islamic world and beyond. Combined with its strategic location, Damascus became an economic and cultural powerhouse, a tale of two worlds. Now let us compare this thriving Islamic world to Europe at the same time. While the Islamic Golden Age was defined by connectivity and innovation, much of Europe was fragmented and struggling to recover from the fall of the Western Roman Empire. Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire, was an exception. It boasted strong defenses, a powerful navy, and control over key trade routes. However, it remained relatively isolated compared to the bustling interconnectedness of the Islamic world. Rome, once the heart of a mighty empire, was now a shadow of its former self. While it retained religious significance as the seat of the Pope, its economy and influence had diminished significantly. Venice, on the other hand, was beginning to rise as a major trading power in the Mediterranean. Its merchants were laying the groundwork for what would eventually make Venice a Renaissance powerhouse, but during the Islamic Golden Age, it was still in its early stages. Why did it decline? Sadly, the Islamic Golden Age could not last forever. The Mongol invasions of the 13th century dealt a devastating blow, particularly with the sacking of Baghdad in 1258 Common Era. Political instability, internal divisions, and shifting trade routes further eroded the prosperity of this era. However, the legacy of the Islamic Golden Age is undeniable. Its achievements in science, medicine, mathematics, art, and culture laid the foundation for the European Renaissance and continue to shape our modern world. So, the next time you marvel at the wonders of science, art, or even enjoy a good cup of coffee introduced to the world by the Islamic world, remember the incredible legacy of the Islamic Golden Age. It was a time when knowledge truly knew no borders, and the pursuit of learning transformed the world. Thank you for watching, and Salam Alaikum.